What's up guys, Big Dylan Lawn Care here, and in today's video I wanted to do a commentary over the video that I just recorded. I wanted to get a topic of conversation going. I recently had something happen to me in my life. I started to read the Bible, and I found a lot of good in it, and I wanted to share that with you. Not as a religious view, but just the good that I found in the Bible, because I hadn't read it in my life previously. And I'm only actually halfway through the New Testament, so don't pin me to the wall just yet if I say something wrong. Also, full disclaimer, I'm not trying to convert anyone over to religion here. I've not really been an overly religious person in my life. I've never really cared for organized religion that much, because I think there's a little bit of a scam going on there, the way they, bring people in and give them a bunch of money, and then I see these pastors driving Ferraris. We won't get into that right now, but I just wanted to share my experience with the Bible so far. And again, I'm not trying to convert anybody to religion. If you don't want to hear about religion, that's fine. And if you don't want to hear me talk, that's fine too. I actually have a non-commentary version of this video out on YouTube as well. You can watch just the leaf cleanups. There's a few scenes where I talk in it, but it's not a lot of commentary. This whole video is going to have commentary over the top of it. So if you don't want to hear me talk, please click away, go to my other video. It's exactly what you're looking for if you're looking for a leaf cleanup and not me talking. I just wanted to get those disclaimers out of the way and then share my experience about the Bible that I've had recently. So I've never been an overly religious person in my life. I had a rough childhood. Things weren't going my way for a long time, and things got better in life, okay? I never read the Bible, but as I've started to read the Bible, I'm halfway through it right now. And I just got to the point where Jesus died. I haven't read the Old Testament. I'm only reading the New Testament. I don't know a lot about this stuff, guys, so please don't pin me to the wall if I say something wrong. I'm just sharing my experience with you, and I want to get a topic of conversation going. One of the things I found really helpful in the Bible, or at least really positive in the Bible, was I've always been a person that wanted to spread good and cheer in life. Having been that type of person, I was able to correlate what Jesus was doing with, the positive things of my life. And full disclosure, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. I just saw one guy going through and spreading positivity and trying to make the world a better place, and I've always kind of had that my goal, so it was relatable for me to hear his story. I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. Please do not roast me in the comments below. I already know where that was going. Anyway, moving on, if we look at the book as a story of just a person going through the world and doing good, it would be a really good book on its own, even if you didn't call it the Bible. Even if you didn't say it was a way to live your life, it would just be a really good story about a really good guy going through the world and trying to make it a better place. Help people out that were in need. Show them there's a better way. I really like the Bible so far, halfway done with it, the New Testament. I really like it for the fact that if it was a book of motivational quotes, it would be a really good book of motivational quotes. You could pull a lot of things out of the Bible and make a book of motivational quotes out of it that I think would inspire a lot of people and not call it the Bible. I found a lot of good in it. One of my favorite quotes, not my most favorite quote, but one of my favorite ones was, "Those furthest in the dark are first to the light." Maybe I'm misconstruing that. Maybe I'm not quoting it perfectly, but that was generally along the lines of how it went. I also liked that Jesus was a fisher of men instead of a fisherman. He was out there looking to get more people under his cause and spread positivity to the world. If you could, in the comments below, what I would like you to do is leave your favorite quote from the Bible in the comments below, and I want to see if somebody posts the same thing that I like. My favorite comment from the Bible's quotes. If you could do that for me, that would be really great, because I want to see if somebody's favorite quote from the Bible is the same as mine. Also, I would like you to recommend whether or not you think I should read the Old Testament or if I should just stick to the New Testament. I've had a lot of people tell me that the Old Testament's kind of wrathful God, not really like the the positivity of the New Testament. So maybe I should steer away from it. I don't know. In the comments below, let me know. Should I read the Old Testament? I know of the stories. Like I said, I've never been huge on organized religion, but I have been to church a couple times in my life. I mean, I know of Noah, and I know the story of the Pharaoh, and the lamb's blood over the door. I've heard the stories. I mean, I'm not familiar with it at all, but I've heard the stories. Let me know below if you think I should read that. But I want to ask another question. Do you think the Bible is a good read? Is it something that somebody should read, even if they don't consider themselves religious? Because so far, I'd say yes. Halfway through the first part of, the first part of the New Testament, or halfway through the New Testament, I'd say it is. There's a lot of inspiring stuff that happens in the Bible. Whether you choose to be religious or not, I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you're gonna be set back in life by reading it. As a person who wants to do well and do good and spread cheer and make the world a better place, I found a lot of stuff in the Bible relatable. Not again trying to push religion on anybody. I just I wanted to share my experience with it. That was kind of the goal of this conversation, was to ask you guys is your opinion on it as well. If you have read the Bible, if you haven't read the Bible, if you're willing to or not willing to, or why you would or why you wouldn't, please leave all those things in the comments below. I'm really interested in this. I know that religion has a large influence over a lot of people's lives, and it can be a really positive one. And again, that's one of my goals in life, to spread positivity and cheer. Anyway, guys, we're coming up on the end of this video here. That was really the topic of conversation that I wanted to cover. It's been my experience so far that I've enjoyed what I've read. Some of it's a little bit of a snore, but I found a lot of powerful things in the Bible, a lot of relatable things. If you're a decent person, it's pretty easy to relate to the New Testament, at least so far. Like I said, I've only got to the point where Jesus just died, and that's where I'm at right now. Please, if you do leave quotes from the Bible, let me know if they're from the Old or the New Testament, because I haven't read the Old Testament, so I may not ever see that quote if I don't read it. But we're wrapping up the video, guys. We're about to start sucking up the leaf pile. This was a really hard job. It took us like 4 hours, 4.5, 5 hours, and then we had to come back the next day because we had to dump our trailer twice to be able to do this. I know it's only an 8-minute video for you guys, but this is like an entire day's worth of work for me. So if you could, please leave a like on the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do that, because I'm going to be creating more content. I've got some other videos you guys can go watch as well. And my brother is actually in this video, Jayy's Lawn Obsession. I'm going to try and pin his name in the comment, first comment of the video. Please go show him support if you can as well, or if you're willing to, go like his videos, subscribe to him as well. Me and him are going to be working together a lot. He's been trying really hard to get videos out there. He's learning how to edit, and he's trying to do the same thing that I'm doing right now. And he's, in my opinion, a pretty good person too. He's not really my brother, but I call him my brother because we're best friends, and I'd do anything for him. So if you support me, please go support him. I'd appreciate it. Not to steer you away from my content, but I think he could use the help for sure. And I just wanted to say happy holidays. I hope everybody has a good Christmas. Everyone's family is safe and healthy, and everybody gets to spend a lot of time together and spread a lot of cheer and just enjoy life to the fullest. And that's really where I'm going to leave this video. Stay big, believe in good, believe in God, believe in greatness, and I'll see you guys in the next one.